Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm also Tom.
He's eating a biscuit. And this is Cook TV. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, yeah, that should be right, that this channel is going to go through some changes. This is the first of those changes. We're going to be talking about superheroes, or slash comic heroes, and who are our favourite, and who
It's
are...
backwards, because he's Bizarro.
Also, I have a yin yang and a dragon, because I'm Welsh, and I like judo and stuff, so that's what I think.
Yeah, judo. First thing I think of judo is
Chinese, so
first thing I think of judo is obviously, the yin yang. First thing. Not, being strangled, being crushed, crushing, strangling, armbarring, being armbarred.
Off topic. Right. So superheroes. So I thought we'd have to open. Who's your favourite superhero on the screen? So stop eating biscuits. Stop eating food and engage in. I have Google here to resolve any disputes.
Deadpool. Spider-Man. Probably Deadpool and Spider-Man actually.
Why?
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 I like the wisecrackiness. I love Deadpool's breaking of the fourth wall. I love Spider-Man for the fourth wall. Yes, the fourth wall. Okay, Deadpool's my favourite. Spider-Man's my favourite. Deadpool's a very close second. Reason being, I love wisecracking superheroes. I like sort of the cheese and scandals. I like Spider-Man that much. But anyway, I love Spider-Man because I grew up with Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man movies, which were the best ones. They just were the original Spider-Man movies.
Debatable.
No. Not at all.
Matter of opinion.
Yes.
Emo Spider-Man. Carry on.
Okay. No, actually, just speaking of that. This is how much I love Spider-Man. Despite Emo Parker,
just carry on, Tom.
I still love the third movie.
We said we weren't going to talk about films because films are like almost completely and totally objective.
Oh yeah, okay. But anyway,
subjective.
Comic books. So, Spider-Man, in my opinion, he's my favourite character of all time.
In my opinion, he's my favourite character of all time.
In my opinion.
That doesn't really make sense, the sentence.
Oh, you don't make sense.
It would have been, in my opinion, he's the best character of all time.
In my opinion, he's the best character.
There we go, that's better.
There we go.
Now I can dispute that.
Okay, who?
My favourite.
Batman.
My favourite DC villain, hero of all time is Batman. Bruce Wayne, obviously. My favourite Marvel hero is Wolverine, not because of his how he's trained movies and everything. If you actually go back and look into him, he's actually trained by the samurai. He's actually a brilliant fighter, and also I love Wolverine. I think he's amazing.
Just think Spider-Man always wins against Wolverine.
Don't really care.
Spider-Man's so cool. Spider-Man, come on. Spider-Man.
How many times has Wolverine and Spider-Man and Wolverine actually fought?
It's not many times, but I know every time they fought, most of the time at least, Spider-Man wins. Yes, Google it.
Let's go look it up. Carry talking and go look it up.
Batman versus Wolverine.
Carry talking and go look it up. I'm just interested.
Basically. Basically.
Or you 11. Carry on.
Okay. Spider-Man is my favourite superhero of all time.
Villains, the KGB. Carry on talking, I'm going to sort of...
Okay. No, I like Wolverine, but I'm not into his comics. I find him more of a dull character in the comics.
Why was he a dull character?
I find him dull, I always have. I love Hugh Jackman, but who doesn't love Hugh Jackman? But yeah, basically Spider-Man is my favourite. I think I've said this 18 times already, but I can't get it done enough, I can't say it enough.
Ah!
What's that say? Just click the X, Thomas.
I'm trying to, but my key shot 20 all the way. He's not really a lot strong. His reflexes aren't really that much better than Wolverine's.
They are. They simply are. And he is stronger.
And also, he's Wolverine. He's just like heal.
Wolverine can lift about 2 times.
He can just heal. It's fine.
Spider-Man has also a regenerated healing factor most of the time. Well, not to the same degree as Wolverine's, but more so than you.
Actually, I've got to correct you here. The Wolverine, Spider-Man vs Wolverine. Spider-Man didn't win. They drew. It says right there. Spider-Man vs Wolverine, the comic. In the end, they came to a draw. Spider-Man didn't fight for attention. Could have killed Logan if he wanted to. He could have snapped his neck, really, because his neck is adamantium and would heal.
No, different comic rules.
Oh, for God's sake, I hate comic book rules. You can never see.
You're thinking in the movie.
No, not just that. I've also seen it in comic book. He had adamantium. Bones. Yeah. So really, I wasn't even going. It doesn't really tell you the comic. I was going off what I know from the comic books. The only way to kill is to remove his head, not snap it. If you snapped it, really, the bones could.
That's literally just that's the movie rule.
No, you told me before about in the comic books. If the only way to
That's
kill.
the movie rule.
Okay, how'd you kill Wolverine in the comic books then?
In the comic books, you can snap his neck.
Yeah,
kill
but
him.
that doesn't make sense because if you snap his neck, his bones are adamantium. They could.
His bones don't regrow.
No, they fuse back together.
No, they don't regrow.
No,
Or-
I didn't say that.
That's why when he loses his neck, that's why.
And also, you can't snap adamantium.
Spider-Man did. He broke an adamantium sword.
Yeah,
Wolverine did.
You,
He broke an
yeah,
adamantium
true,
sword
true, I didn't do that.
without his adamantium claws, with his bone claws.
But see, to me that doesn't make sense. Adamantium is the strongest metal, therefore it shouldn't be able to break. That's
Just because it's the strongest metal doesn't mean it can't be broken.
It shouldn't. That's the thing.
Plus, Spider-Man. Okay.
and also, then by logic, he should also be able to kill Deadpool by removing the head.
Deadpool has a better regenerating factor.
No, but you should also be able to kill him by removing the head.
He has had his head removed many times. Plus, he's been banned from from dying by death.
True.
He annoyed Death so much that she banned him from heaven.
Yeah, but for me,
depending on which comic
in
book.
my opinion, the Marvel comic book, the Marvel thing of death, if it's supposed to be the Horseman, is really piss poor.
I love it
It's
personally.
piss poor. I'm sorry.
He's a character, and she either hates Deadpool or loves him.
I'm sorry, but if anyone actually knows anything about death, they would know that
Yeah, because there's such a thing as different versions, completely different.
the literal death is the Warman, the Horseman,
Yes.
who is
yes.
literally as
Because you
old.
can't change your character ever, can you? It's ridiculous.
No,
ridiculous.
but no. My point is that in conjunction with death is piss poor, in my opinion.
In your opinion, okay, that's in your opinion.
'Cause
How many
for
comics
one-
have you read with death?
No, I know everything what you and Corey told me. If what you told me, she's nothing but a little comedic side plot.
Yeah, except she's the most powerful being
That's
ever.
the point. So why should you're missing the point here, Tom?
Yeah.
My point is that they wasted a really powerful being as a little comedic side plot. They
She's
turned
not because she's only in Deadpool comics. Isn't
no,
she?
but what you're missing the point. What you've told me,
Yeah,
I
okay,
said,
okay.
and although she banned Deadpool, that to me she's just been used as a plot device.
Okay, I can understand that, but I still love the character and I love the actual plot.
I think that
Maybe I'm a bit biased in my
I
Deadpool
think
loving.
that they should have used Death as like the Warman, the Warman. I keep calling him Warman, the Horseman, and he should. I think Death could probably take down someone like Dr. Manhattan.
Well,
This is Death.
yeah, because it's not a being at all. It's confusing. It's
Doc-
confusing. Okay.
Basically, what I will tell you now, this is slightly off topic from comic books, but it sort of links in. In my head, I had it only sort of because I told you what is right again in the upcoming video. I might start talking about sort of that was clever novels or comic books that I might start working on. And one of mine is about what's your story of the fourth of the apocalypse, war, pestilence, famine. Is it famine?
Actually, I've got an idea for what to talk about for another video on my channel, by the way.
We'll do it after this. Famine and death. I'm going to sort of change it so there are actually 3 horsemen, and those horsemen are war, death, and creation, which is stop looking at my Facebook. I don't know. Creation, which would essentially be God. God in my this is God as a horseman, and these horsemen are as old as time itself. And basically, my rationale for that is the fact that I'll talk more into detail. I won't go into it now, but my point is that death really should be possibly if not the most powerful character, apart from God, in any comic book at all, because he's death. He's eternal. In the end, he will, as in the words of Death from Supernatural, he will reap God. He will, in the end, he'll take God and all the immortal beings and stuff like that. They'll fade away, and he'll just be left there because he's death. If anything, it's something. Death and war should really be the most powerful things. So if anything's going to be eternal, it's going to be death, and it's going to be war. That is, but anyway, back to my, and then someone who sort of skipped over is Batman. I'm sorry, but Batman is the most badass character. Superman, literally, in the words of and this is Superman saying it, Batman is the most dangerous man on the planet. And that is the words of Superman. And Superman can lift, there's no recorded limit to Superman's strength. He could literally kill Batman with a flick of his pinky finger, yet he has still called him the most dangerous man on planet Earth. I love it. And it's this great, it's not a quote, it's sort of like so I follow a lot of comic book pages, it's sort of something that goes around that a lot, and it's a picture of the Justice League. If you look at the Justice League, it depends on the variation. It's basically Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Depending on the variation, I'm not sure what's in now, Hawkman/Girl, Martian Manhunter, Cyborg, Flash, and Green Arrow and Aquaman. It's always sort of rolls around that lot. Sometimes it changes up now, but it always contains Batman. It always contains Flash, doesn't it? Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, and there's always one else who's always there. Is it Green Arrow? No, he's not always there, is he? But it always at least contains his own spot there. Oh, GL. I forgot GL. And Green Lantern. That's another one of my favourites. He doesn't look the lanterns. More on that in a minute. But basically, so it's literally all them, and it says Batman walks amongst gods and kindly lets them go fuck themselves. And I love it so much.
I think that's the actual quote.
No, it's not. That's the thing. But it's so true. And all these people that say, I know there are a lot of Batman fanboys. You know, oh, he'll beat him because he's Batman. I'm not one of those guys. I just said it. You know, Superman could take him down. Flash could take him down. Like if you met him in the street, almost anyone could take Batman down because he's just Batman. Anyone with superpowers. You give him half an hour to an hour prep time, and he's like, you know, he'll at least put up a better fight. You know, I think that with enough prep time, Batman could beat or contain almost anyone. We've talked about I devised the way that Batman could actually contain Deadpool, and that is via using the Green Lantern Corps. Obviously, sort of contain them in the will-powered, you know, the will-powered constructs, or using sort of magic type to you know what I'm saying, to contain him. Obviously, because you can't kill him. But generally, I think that is my reasoning. For one, he's he's master of almost all the forms of martial arts on the planet. Anyone who could do that is impressive. For one, he's not just a Brutus of master of martial. This is one of my main problem with the Christian Bale films. They didn't really show him as a master detective or a brainiac. They didn't even show him as a masterful fighter. It was just punchings. That is my. They are some of the greatest.
Too much of a brawler.
Yeah, that is my main pick. I don't look at it. It's still some of the greatest movies of all time, but that is my main pick of it.
I wouldn't say the greatest movies.
Some of the greatest, I said.
Yeah.
But other than that, obviously they're great movies. And also he can speak so many different I think he can speak nearly every language in the world, can't he? He can speak Latin. Who speaks Latin nowadays? Like, and he's got
my mum actually.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah. But when your mum went to school, they had to teach him Latin, didn't they?
Nope.
I thought they did. In England, they did.
Not in Wales. My mum learned Latin after university.
But off topic. He's got degrees in stuff like criminology, psychology, and loads of science. I think biology, chemistry,
Probably philosophy.
and he's just great. And also, he's almost incorruptible. When obviously, if you watch this, as a fan, you know the Yellow Lantern Corps. When the Yellow Lantern Corps came up, was devised, obviously he sent Yellow Lanterns to all the different sectors to find the person who would install the most fear. Who would go to first? Batman. And he rejected it. Why? Because he didn't want that power.
It's awesome. No, I love Batman as a character. I just think he can be. I just personally think they can be used.
Yeah, that's my main pick. He is overused. But in my opinion, some of his capabilities are overused, but some are really underused. But what was I saying before? Oh yeah. Also, when he used his Green Lantern, when he used the Green Lantern's ring, what did he do? What did he use it to do? See his parents one last time. And if that isn't heartbreaking, I don't know what is.
don't remind me of that.
So for the next, so that is basically, I think, about it today. What we saw Wolverine. Oh yeah, the Green Lantern Corps. He doesn't like the Green Lantern, the lanterns.
I'd say my reason I don't like Lloyd, can't get into it. It's not that I don't think they're badly written. See, I just think they're a bit.
I think that hypothetically, a lantern could be the most powerful being in the universe. So it runs with the capability.
I think they're overpowered. That's the thing.
It runs with the capability to instill that, to utilize that emotion. You know, whether it be will, hate, greed,
fear, love. Compassion.
I personally think it's a great idea. This was the emotional spectrum. Yeah, I love the lanterns.
It's lovely. I mean, they are officially the LGBT.
Yeah, they're essentially LGBTQ. It's great. But I think that's it for that video. This video,
yeah, pretty much. All right, we've got another video to talk about. One last video, which will go up on my channel. And yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again with Schedule, I think Wednesday I'll be filming a political video. Then maybe if Tom says mine on Friday, I'll probably not. Tired.
No, not this Friday. It's Friday.
I know next Friday. I know.
I'll probably be over here next Saturday, and then we'll film a political video. Whether he likes it or not, because that's long overdue, in my opinion. I'm going to try and get into the habit of doing sort of twice a week sort of content for you guys, if any of you actually care.
Probably not.
Probably not. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys.
Thank you for
Like
watching.
and subscribe and all that palaver. This is this is the first of hopefully many superhero talks. A lot of our other friends get in on these because a lot of our friends are superhero fans. Yeah, that's it, guys. Peace.
See
Let's
you.
hope it works this time.
Yes, until we
Let's
actually
move
turn
Cole out of the way.